everyone. I'm Gayathri Ravikumar and I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer. You all would have seen the video's title and you must be sure on what this video is gonna be. This video is going to be more of dance and a little bit of science added to it. According to me, dance has two purposes to fulfill. One is to fulfill the need of the society, like creating awareness and sharing the joy of the art form with others, and so on. And the second purpose is to fulfill the personal need, one's personal need. So basically in this video we'll be seeing how this second purpose gets fulfilled. That is, how dance is helping us to strengthen our neural connections and to maintain our mental health. Have you ever thought that how our ears, eyes, legs, hands, waist coordinate with each other while dancing? Most of us would have thought about it, and I myself have thought about it a lot. When I started searching about it and when I started learning, it was really amazing. And there are so many myths about brain and its functions. I'm not going too much into science, but let's see a brief outline about how our brain functions while dancing. The largest part of the brain, called the cerebrum, is divided into four different lobes: the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. The frontal lobe, the motor cortex, a region in the frontal lobe, controls voluntary muscle movements and tells our body how and when to move while dancing. The temporal lobe, it contains auditory and visual memories. The temporal lobe helps us to recognize the music and beats while dancing. The parietal lobe, it is related to the information we receive through our senses, like the pain we feel in our body after completing a performance. The occipital lobe, it helps us in recognition of color and movements, which means this lobe is completely visual. It helps us in choosing a costume color or in finding out our mistakes when we are seeing a performance video, and also it helps us to see the audience and it helps us to maintain stage spacing while performing. The hypothalamus, it tells us when we'll be needing a snack or a drink break during practice. The medulla in the hindbrain controls our heartbeat and breathing during a high-energy dance routine. The cerebrum, it coordinates movements such as posture, balance, and coordination, resulting in smooth and balanced muscular activities. The pons, it helps us to sleep well after a long day of practice. Now, the question arises: how is it possible that a dancer can remember so many steps and movements even after years of learning it? The answer comes with an interesting concept known as muscle memory. First, the dancer learns the basic choreography. The dancer learns the first step and the second step and doing it together, then learning the third step and doing it from the beginning, then learning the fourth and fifth step and doing it from the complete beginning. So once the choreography is completely learnt and memorized, it is dressed up with smaller details, and with practice, the dance eventually becomes so automatic just as breathing. This is called muscle memory. Brain activation changes as we learn new choreography. Studies have shown that at the very beginning of learning, there is a large amount of activity across the brain, particularly in an area known as premotor cortex. After repeated practice, it becomes an effortless and almost automatic, where the activity of premotor cortex decreases. Muscle memory is essentially a brain power saver. When we repeat an action for an extended period of time, our brain eventually knows what to do and how to do it. It's just like we don't think about what the body is doing anymore. Now let's see something more interesting: the right and the left brain. Have you ever heard people say that they tend to be more of a right brain or a left brain thinker? People described as left brain thinkers are told that they have strong math and logical skills. Those who are described as right brain thinkers are told that their talents are more on the creative side of things. The two hemispheres are tied together by a bundle of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum. Although the two sides function differently, they work together and complement each other.
The more both hemispheres are activated by use, the more intelligently we are able to function. One more interesting fact is that the right part of our body is controlled by the left brain and the left part of our body is controlled by the right brain. There are only few activities in which both sides of the brain work together and evenly. One of those activities is dance. Keeping both sides of our brain active may help to increase the vitality and possibly generate new brain cells. So, one of the best activity to keep both hemispheres active is dancing. Now it's time to see some major mental benefits of dancing. It improves mood, lowers stress and anxiety. According to researchers, while dancing, an abundance of mood-improving chemicals are released within the body of the dancer. These chemicals help to improve one's mental state. Dancing allows us to connect to our innermost selves. Through dance, we can express emotions that we may not be even conscious of. It gives us the opportunity to get to know ourselves. Dancing reduces the risk of dementia. Dementia is a syndrome in which there is a decline in memory, thinking, behavior, and the ability to perform everyday activities. Dancing frequently results in greater cognitive reserves and 76% of reduced risk of dementia. Dancing slows down aging and it helps us to improve our memory power. As we get older, brain cells die. If we learn and practice activities such as dancing, our brain works on building different mental routes. If one path is lost as a result of aging, we have an alternative path that can be used to access the memories.
So, this is how dance helps us to connect our body, mind, and soul. Dance has played different roles in different people's life. Now let's see a short documentary on how dance has helped people physically and mentally.
Dancing gives the solution to all my problems because it gives me the right space and the state of mind to think and come to a fruitful decision. And it actually clears any kind of chaos in my head at an instant. So basically, dancing provides me a emotional, physical stability in my life, and it helps me to connect with my soul.
Bharatanatyam to me is not just a mental stimulus. It has also been a rigorous physical exercise which helps me to stay fit. The Hasta Mudra or the gestural representation I have learnt in Bharatanatyam has helped me become a better communicator. Also,
first of all, while dancing I will not think about anything because it makes my soul, my heart pure. And second thing is that it makes me to be stress free because nowadays many children are so much stressed up to due to their day-to-day life problems and activities.
Dancing is not only a performing art, it is a way to get self-confident, happiness, it is a way to reach the God, and it is a way to learn the discipline also.
Being exposed to dance at a very young age has shaped my personality. A positive outlook, determinism, patience, and empathy are the values that I very strongly take pride in because of my training in dance, and it is dance that has helped me cultivate these values in me. Thank you.
As I speak of physically, I had this asthmatic problem genetically. It's like it's passed on from my dad to me. So after doing dance, like it actually helped me in my respiratory system, and it helped to overcome with that breathing problem. Not only that, it also provided me a healthy mindset. It helps me to to come up with innovative ideas and be creative in my work.
Whenever I feel stressed or tensed or I feel low, I just used to play songs and I just dance on it. No matter you're a good dancer or a bad dancer or a bathroom dancer, Sometimes dance acts as a miracle in your life.